So we're here, we're on Palm Beach Island. All these homes, they're all 30, 40, 50 million dollars. They're on this private beach, and here's why I'm talking to you from here. We're just looking at a house right now. It's $37 million. It's upside down, luxury short sale, and we're talking with the seller about getting that house. The seller, now the folks here are very discreet, so he did not want his house being videoed, he didn't want us in there, and he didn't really want us showing it. So sometimes that happens, and that's okay. Just respect their privacy, and that's just part of it sometimes. So remember, a lot of these folks are in foreclosure, they're in a bad situation, and they don't want their friends and their family, and just they don't want it around in the newspapers. This is very high society. They don't want to be in the public knowing about their foreclosure and so forth. So that's just what happened, but it was a wonderful house. Now we did get some still photos. He said we can use those. So we'll get those out to you. We'll show you how the process goes. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. That's the great thing about this model, friends, is that sometimes it just takes you to places you could have never imagined. Like, so here we are looking for short sales, typically 1 to 2 million. Here we are today in a $38 million house. Here with this system, Premier Elite Profit System, I can walk into that house, buy that house, $38 million with none of my own money, none of my own credit. I can buy it in the morning and sell in the afternoon, and you can too. And that's the best part about this program, and it's just the paths, the roads that it takes you on. It's just absolutely incredible, and I look forward to you guys being on this journey with me, and I look forward to watching you and helping you crush it and live life with passion, with purpose, and enjoyment to live the life you love. And I'm Rob Style, and it's been really great being here with you this afternoon.
Well, we have just seen two really fantastic properties, one at 37 million and the other one at 3 million. And you know what? These buyers and these sellers are in distress, so it's the best way to go. Scout the area, and this is Palm Beach. Yes, folks, this is Palm Beach. This is the land of heaven. This is where all the properties are here in Miami Beach, Fort Lauderdale. And definitely these sellers are in distress, and this is the way to go. This is how you get your business and make money, tons of money.
Okay, so friends and folks, how y'all doing? So you've been out with us today. We've been out to the houses and had a good day. So this is how we like to end it. Have a nice little lunch, enjoy the time. As you can see, beautiful weather here in South Florida. And we just like to enjoy the time, and that's what it's all about. You know, just, you know, it's not work when you're having a good time with it. So that's what we're doing. And so today's day, let me give you a little recap about what happened. So we went to the first house, which was, what was the name of that street? Churchill. Went to Churchill, which is on Palm Beach. And okay, so that seller, he wasn't really ready yet. I mean, the house, he's underwater, but he just doesn't realize it. And sometimes those sellers, they need that come to Jesus moment where they finally realize, hey, I'm in trouble here, I'm gonna lose this house, it's underwater. But that seller didn't know that yet. So you know what, this happens, it happens quite a bit. They always call us, don't they? They always call us back. We know what happens is they get in trouble, the foreclosure starts getting, the banks put the pressure on, and so they always call us back, and we step right in. They know us, they know our model, and they like us. So a little bit of a rapport building, and that's fine. And then the second house was a beautiful Palm Beach house, and of all the homes I ever see, this is probably the nicest one I've seen, and we've seen a lot of them. And this was about a $38 million home, and so the seller, they wanted a lot of privacy. They did not want us to bring the cameras in, as we mentioned before, so that's okay. But the realtor, he's a really good guy, and so it's a good time to cement our deal for the house and build a lot of rapport with our realtor. This is the second house that he's called us to see, and that's what happens when you're out here and you're doing these deals and you're meeting with the realtors and you're looking at all these properties. Every time they come up with an underwater property and they have that difficulty selling one, they're going to call you because they know this system, this Premier Elite Profit system, is the way to sell these homes that are just sitting there. So that's what's going to happen. And this guy was his second time out there. So, you know, we didn't bring the cameras in, but he looked at the house, enjoyed it, it was awesome, made a nice deal with him, and built a rapport with him. So, of course, this is the second time he's calling us. He's going to call us for more and more and more. And he represents a lot of high-end properties here in the Palm Beach area. So that is excellent. And that's just what's going to happen. I got my A-team. I got Ragbeer. The guy just freaking rocks. And I got Joanne here. She's rocking along on Ragbeer, and she's been bringing great appointments. And she understands this system and embraces this system. And she's got a lot of good deals. And we even had an approval today on one of her deals. So that's exciting. So right now she's got 2 deals in the pipeline ready to close. And yeah, so you guys take it away. Say a little bit to the folks out there. And guys, you know what? Have a beer, have a drink, iced tea, whatever you want to have. Just enjoy it. Life's about enjoying, and it ain't working when you're having a good time. So I'm gonna say salute to all of you and have a chat with my team here.
Salute.
Thanks a lot.
Well, folks, salute again. I tell you, this is the best investor in the US, Robb Style. We are very fortunate to have him. Very, very happy to work with him. And our top realtor in South Florida, John Epstein. We're happy to rock, make the deal, do the short sales, work with investors, and get this job going, because these sellers are in distress. And this is where you do the deals. Help the distressed property owners and make it happen. We all make money, and we all come out winning at the end.
Hi folks, we're so glad that you guys are here and enjoying this whole event that we're having. A great example of what Rob said before is I just got a call before we sat down from a buyer that I was working with, a seller about a year ago, who finally realized that he needs to do something, and he called me and we have an appointment to go over and take care of this house. It's a magnificent home right on the intercoastal, big water view, and they finally realized that they do have to do something, but sometimes it takes a little longer than others. But I get them and they all call back, because what we do is something that's extremely unique that no one else can do, and it works. So come and join us. You'll have a great time.
Okay, so friends, how you doing? So listen, so while we wait for the lunch, you know what? I'm sitting here with Ragbeer. This is my A+ player. A lot of you guys remember him from the coaching call. And you know, we do the call center. I provide them leads, so that way they have set appointments that they're going out on. And we've mentioned this call center and the coaching calls before. And you know, they bring me some information, and from there I take it and I run with it there. So Ragbeer, why don't you go ahead and tell all the folks out there about how you get the ball rolling, what you look for, and what they need to tell their realtors to look for, so they can start building their own call campaign for their realtors.
Well, folks, as Rob said, what we do, I have my assistant go into the MLS system, and at every single zip codes in the county, what she's doing is downloading properties that are in pre-foreclosure, or what we say list pendants. What it means that these homeowners are in distress, they're in trouble, from $500,000 to probably 10 million or 15 million. Now we send that spreadsheet to Rob, and what Rob does, find the phone numbers, send it to the call center, get those appointments for us, and then we, team realtors, will go on the job sites and talk to these homeowners and get the listing and process a short sale. This is what you guys got to do with all your realtors in all the marketplace in the USA.
It's interesting when you do talk to the customers, because most of the time they're in denial, but they're so grateful to be able to finally have somebody that's going to offer them something that nobody else can offer them, to be able to get out from under the distress situation that they've been under for such a long period of time. So we're like Robin Hood coming in and saving the day, and it's just been really wonderful, and we've got a long way to go because there's so much out there for us to get involved with, and we want you guys to be involved with us too.
And guys, Joanne is right, there's a lot. We did 3 zip codes in a very powerful city called Weston. This city is about 20 miles from Fort Lauderdale, and the city has middle upper class people. However, in those 3 zip codes, we found almost $60 million in mortgages that the sellers stopped paying. 60 million. We get 20 million, 10 million in business. That's a lot of business. So there it is, guys. I'm sure it's the same process, same way in your county, in your state, for business. Yes, gentlemen, Robb Style and myself and Joan, we were speaking about my days in Home Depot when I was a senior leader in the Northern Division. This is the best job. This job, get up when you want, you come to the ocean front for dinner, lunch. I work with a great guy, Robb Style, great designers, great realtors, and you know what? This is fun. We make money and we have fun. No stress, no issues, just making money.
So we just finished looking at a great house. It was $38 million and luxury underwater property. And these are the kind of properties you're gonna find in your market when you're just out there following the system. That's just something that naturally happens. Now what happened was, a lot of these folks also though, they're very sensitive to the fact that they're in foreclosure. You know, they're very society minded, they're in the society pages, they're in the news, so they don't really want to blast it around. So they asked us not to bring the cameras in, not to video the house, but we do have some still photos, so I can't wait to share those with you. And that's just what happens when you're out there. So you do have to be sensitive to the sellers and their financial situation, and you know how it's publicly perceived, because that's important to them, especially in that luxury echelon, you know, that higher echelon type of seller. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. And so that happened, but it was a great day today, and that was actually that particular realtor, as I'm always talking about, you always want to build up your realtor team and get the best realtors calling you. That was the second house he's called us for, and you know, again, that's $38 million house. So you know, that kind of level, sometimes this program, it just takes you down these paths. And so I'm excited, I'm happy, and I'm happy you guys are here with us for the day and enjoying it. And as you can tell, we're just enjoying it. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, and looking forward to you guys absolutely crushing it, and I'll be here with you.